Hey, welcome back to the Wildings Landing. Yes, it's been a while since you got a long video. I'm going to make up for it in this one because it will be lengthy. A lot of changes coming up, a lot of changes in process, and I'm going to take you through and show you a lot of those and do a lot of explaining. Here we have a little mango that was given to us by our neighbor. We have several mangoes. My son, right before he left, my middle son has been here helping for a year now. He's been doing most of the gardening. He just left to go back to Georgia to go back commercial fishing. Completely understood, not an ounce of ill feeling about him going. That's just what he does. He is a commercial fisherman. So when he needs a break from the boats, he comes home for a while. And when he's ready, he goes back. That's my kid. So he has gone back, and I'm going to show you everything you see he has done. I did not. If I happen to do it, I'll tell you. Like the mulch that you see around that mango, I just did that. I just brought in some of the wood chips, brought back some of the wood chips that we got from Davy. This is a guava, and it is a seedling off of our guavas. It shot off babies. I hate being in my own video like that. It shot off babies. One made it, one didn't. This one has been potted. Ben got it in the ground right before he left. And again, I got mulch around that one today. And this is another mango that we got from our neighbor. And you can't ask me what kind because it's whatever kind he was eating and threw in his pot. He's got a couple of pots over there, one with mangoes, one with avocado. When he eats an avocado, he throws the seed in the avocado pot. When he eats a mango, he throws one in the mango pot. Whatever comes up, he plants. So that's what we got. We got whatever Raphael was eating. There's another mango. And Ben put all of our pineapples over here along this fence where they get pretty much full sun. Most of these were potted in various places. Some were doing okay, some weren't. But we've got them out here now. This is a pup off of one that I got a pineapple. I got a pineapple off of that one last year, and now we have a pup coming off of that. But there's our pineapples. One of the cranberry hibiscus. There's another cranberry hibiscus back there. I actually planted those. Along our fence, we have a border of plumeria. Most are not blooming right now. Most of those I got from my dad. He recently moved, and I went and raided the yard. Got a lot of cuttings. These bananas, I planted those. I've got a certain mulch idea that I'm going to come and do those with. That's why I didn't put mulch down around them. I've got some dragon fruit cuttings down there. Ben planted those. These are a type of orchid that grow everywhere. I've got to be careful because there's poison ivy growing through them. But yeah, those are pretty cool. Over here is a passion fruit vine that I did plant. And I thought it died. I didn't see any hope in it. And then I noticed that it was kind of going crazy. Kind of training it, so when I see a crazy limb like that, crazy branch of it off like that, training it to go down the fence. Here we have a fig. Again, came from Mr. Raphael. We have no idea what kind of fig that is. But we have a fig, and I got mulch around it this morning, or just now actually. This is a citrus. It is very, 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 very thorny. I don't know what it is. Again, came from Mr. Raphael. This is a citrus that we also do not know, but it grew in our compost. And it looked like it was going to die. Ben cut it way back. We've been nurturing it along. It also has some wicked thorns. We have a coconut palm here. I have 3 or 4 coconut palms in the front of the property. This is the only one we have in the back of the property. I have been taking my Mexican sunflowers. My cuttings came from that beautiful specimen of a Mexican sunflower next door at Mr. Raphael's. But I have taken cuttings from mine that took from his. And I've been planting them along this fence because his property is for sale. And I'm probably not going to like my neighbors. I'm just being honest. I don't really want another neighbor. Love Mr. Raphael. Don't want to see him leave. Don't want to see him sell. But he's got situations that he doesn't really have a choice. Oh, and it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. This is another passion vine. I planted this one. The caterpillars took advantage of it this year. Ben thought it was going to die. I told him, just let it be. It's okay. It'll come back. And it did. It's looking good. This garden has our sweet potatoes. Ben planted all of these, but he doesn't really remember when he planted them. So we don't know when our 100 day is. Where you see that death right there. Him and I dug up a little bit, but they're just long roots. Didn't really come across any potatoes yet. So they can stay as far as I'm concerned. Right now, they can stay. This is our watermelon vine, which you can't see a lot of anymore, but there's our last little melon. Got 3 melons. Predators got a couple melons, but we did get one that was real sweet, real good. I got the seeds from it, so we'll be planting more of it. This is a technique Ben was utilizing to get rid of weeds in gardens. It's just kind of burning them, setting a little fire, using part of the garden but burning off part of the garden. So that's what was going on there. This, through the weeds, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right here, is my muscadine vine, and this is a vine. This is a muscadine that I actually planted from seed from my muscadine. So that's pretty cool. Haven't gotten fruit from it. It didn't get fruit this year, but it's okay. It's only like a year or so old. Seedlings. Got lots of little pepper seedlings. I actually forgot to show you some. They're back there under a table. But anyway, I've got some peppers. These are all bells. Looks like there's a little more bok choy there. And some sweet peppers. He's got some that he was able to get in cups for me before he left. And then we've got some moringa, because our moringa put off massive seeds this year. Massive seeds. This little garden has kind of a lot going on. Ben has a row of tomatoes planted right here. They're all San Marzano, so I'm hoping that I can get a good crop off of them to can. There's cucumbers back there that are full of blooms. The bees from next door have been visiting every day. Absolutely awesome. We have a line of bok choy along with some Cuban oregano planted right here. Yes, there are a lot of weeds. We're going to talk about that, but there are a lot of weeds. If you can tell that there is a mulched row right here, Ben has a lot of carrots planted. We've got a lot of little sprouts coming. A lot of them are sprouting. And I wetted it down. I watered everything really, really good yesterday. Really heavy. I'm trying not to water again today. And we'll talk about why I have not been doing more of this. There's a few reasons. Hey, there's a bean. That's a harvestable bean. Let's get that bean. So these are a few bean plants that have been planted. I protected most of this stuff the other day from that cold weather. Can't tell that I watered the crap out of that. He said the beans just didn't look real good, but it's okay. It's alright. It's late in the season for beans. Got some more cucumbers over here. I don't know if we have anything growing on these yet. I'm not seeing any cukes on these yet. But there's cucumbers there. Okay, to the next garden. This is a potted / raised bed garden. We definitely got cucumbers here. Where is that one? See it? Did you see it? See it over there? Yeah, that one. Definitely got some cucumbers coming on this one. I covered it the other night too. We've got peppers. We've got eggplant. I have a big old okra with some more okra at the top. Ben harvested some before he left. A tomato here and there. Tomato's got blooms on it. I don't know if we're going to get flowers set on it or not, but we've got some blooms. Got eggplant that has been producing right along. We don't eat a lot of eggplant, but we are definitely getting some. Got some on, I think every plant's got some on it. Got my lemongrass growing back there, and then a lot of pots that just have weeds. Behind me, we've got some more moringa planted in 3-gallon pots. These are either going to be for sale or they're going to be in the ground. I'm undetermined yet. I don't know where I'm going to put them if I put them in the ground, but we have bees next door, so I'd like to put them in the ground. Better honey. Here I've got a little strawberry guava. It blooms out like crazy every year. I get a lot of bloom drop and don't get fruit. I don't know. It fruited for me great in Jensen. It just didn't, I don't know. It's not dying. It's not growing. It's blooming. It's just not producing fruit. Don't get it. This is one of our guava trees that has struggled this year. Last year, the other one struggled. This year, this one has struggled. The new growth coming out on it looks okay. I don't know what this is on it. I know Ben put neem oil on it. I'm not sure what else he did to help treat it. But it will, I'm 99% sure it'll pull through whatever it is. Because the one I'm about to show you did the same thing. There's 2 more little mango trees on top of our graveyard. There lies 3 dogs that I lost a year ago August. And there's Buddy and Oreo. And there's other animals down there. Back of our property, kind of our little pet graveyard. This is a mango that looked just like the other one that I just showed you last year. And this year, this has been the one that we got all the fruit off of. It just bounced back, looks great. And it does have several fruit on them. I'm trying to spot them. Again, I have not been doing this. Ben has been doing this. But it did have some fruit on it. Oh, there's some fruit. There's some fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, whether or not those actually get to mature, I don't know. Crazy weather Florida's having. Who knows? Oh, I see another one over here. See another one right there. So this still got fruit. This garden here was our squash and pumpkin. Had some corn in it. I think I showed you guys this in like shorts and TikTok and Instagram and stuff. Now, I've got some situations going on, and I'm not able to do a lot of things that I once did. In 2017, I was diagnosed with a condition called a detached pelvis. I was told by December of 2017 that I would not be able to walk, that I needed to get a wheelchair. I defeated that. We bought this property in April of 2018, and you guys know the rest of the story there. In 2023, I was involved in a car accident. I was T-boned, kind of T-boned. Hit me between the front quarter panel and the front door and driver's side door. I was driving. Running a red, man ran a red light. And that set me back quite a bit. I am now not really able to stand or walk for longer than about 15 or 20 minutes comfortably, 30 in a lot of pain. So I'm doing this video now at 16:10. I'm at 16:10:12 on this video, and I just brought out a load of mulch and distributed it. So I'm way past that, and I'm in a lot of pain. I have asked our community for cardboard. The VFW, dollar stores, so many people said, come get it, come get it, come get it. OE, where my daughter-in-law works. So I am going to cover every one of these gardens, well, 3 major gardens. And I am going to bring back tons of those wood chips and cover this cardboard to litigate the weed problem that we have had ongoing. I may put weed fabric on over that, but for the next year or two, I'm probably going to be primarily planting in pots. I'm hoping... Oh, I hate those things right there. Can y'all see what I hate? Can you see them? Right there? Right in the middle of the screen? Oh, those things are such a nemesis in my life. A giant Florida native grasshopper. Yuck. Anyway. My goal is to cover these gardens with cardboard. That was the load that I got Monday. I brought it right out, put it down, and I'm going to do that with all these gardens. So all the gardens are going to be in transition for a while. Sorry for spinning on you like that to shut my gate. But that's kind of a lowdown of what's been going down. Some of the injuries from the accident included cervical spine damage, the very top of my spine, that affects memory, balance. I get vertigo and get where like I'm unsteady, unstable. I said memory loss. Yeah, and so that's some neurological stuff going on. I also re-injured and continued to injure my lower back. That's my huge moringa tree. My lower back that further complicated the detached pelvis that I was already coping with. Which is why standing and walking for longer than 15 or 20 minutes is very difficult for me. That also makes, of course, cooking dinner difficult. It makes doing a lot of things difficult. But it doesn't mean I'm not doing them. It just means I'm doing them in pain. Thank God for a great husband who massages my back regularly and understands what I'm dealing with, never complains. So, thank God. Thank God. He doesn't require fancy dinners. He doesn't require, no. He can keep it simple and be very happy with doing so. Let's see if the turkeys want this green bean. Let's see. Did she take it? She took it. Gobbles. She's not really eating it. She took it. She took that one. She don't want it. What's wrong, Mama? Huh. Well, do you too? Well, so, another thing that has affected me being in the gardens and me doing more of the homesteading is A year ago in April, so like a year and a half ago now, we started our own business. My husband has been in the screen and aluminum business now for many, 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 many years. Well, since he was about 12. And so we finally decided to start our own. We've been doing our own on the side for probably 15 or 20 years. But meanwhile, he was still working for like a screen company Monday through Friday. Well, he quit that almost 2 years ago now, and we started our own. My youngest son, my oldest son work with us. I answer the phone. My phone number is the business number. My oldest son essentially runs the business. He does all of our bookkeeping. He does all of our estimates. He does all of our pricing orders, all of our material. There's probably other stuff John does. But anyway, I answer the phone. And I send him information on the customers that are looking to get an estimate scheduled. He calls them back and he schedules them. Well, if you realize last year we had a hurricane, Milton, and during hurricane season, screen companies are incredibly busy. And so I did nothing but answer the phone. And at the time, John was working in the field with my youngest son and my husband. And so I was doing all the scheduling. And then John immediately started doing the estimates. He had to learn that process. It was obviously he had to learn. But he has grown a lot with the company. And my middle son came home in November from fishing and realized that the property was in shambles. Literally. Gardens were so overgrown and nothing had been planted. And yeah, I didn't have time. I just, with Hurricane Milton coming through and us being really busy, I just couldn't. I was sitting on my butt answering the phone, working, literally working. But I was working like 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, working. We all were. It was grind. Now, with Ben back fishing, business has been much slower. We didn't have a storm this year, so business has been much slower. The snowbirds are starting to call now. They're starting to come in, seasonal residents. And I will be juggling answering the phones, doing what I need to do for the company, and doing what I need to do for our homestead. And that'll include taking over the gardening, taking care of all the animals, which is now a pig, chickens, turkeys. We do not have rabbits anymore. And dogs, cats. Although I really don't take care of the cats. But that's just kind of where we're at. I took a step back from the gardening. Those sheets and stuff are out here from when I covered. I know it looks trashy, but eventually I'll be getting everything cleaned up, okay? A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. It's going to be my motto, I swear. A little bit at a time. But I will update you guys as often as I can. I will make as many videos as I can. I am also on TikTok and Instagram. So I encourage you to check those locations as well. I'm not going to do any more mulching or anything today. I did dishes this morning. Which, if y'all ever wanted to know how I do dishes off-grid, let me know. I might do a video on that too. But I've already taken care of chickens and turkeys. And that's the cart that I filled with wood shavings and brought back and distributed. So I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to go sit down, put my back on ice for a little while. I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you stick around for see what becomes of what. And as things progress and change, I hope to bring you along and, include you in that. But right now, I'm out. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Find me on Instagram and TikTok. I am on Facebook, but only under our personal account. It's more of a faith-based personal journey than it is the homestead journey. I love those bananas. Anyway, just stay tuned. Love you. Do all the things, hit all the buttons, and we'll see you soon.